When I first came to History Makers training, I was a bit of a loss of what I was supposed to do next in my life. I felt like my life had all this potential, but I really wasn't sure how to use it, how to apply what I knew. I just felt like my head was always swimming in possibility, but never actually taking action in things. And after taking History Makers, I found that it was this amazing experience of getting clarity on who God says you are and who He says I am, and then finding the right steps after the History Makers experience to actually live out that life purpose and destiny. Something that stood out for me in History Makers training was this idea of taking heavenly reality and making it real in the earth. And growing up a Christian, being in church, you always hear this concept of heaven coming to earth, or like kingdom come. But in History Makers it becomes real, where you learn what it means for heaven to invade the earth and how we are conduits to see what God sees, to hear what He says, and to make it a reality here in the earth, and how we can be willing participants and agents of change through the process of converting heaven to earth. Since History Makers, I have gotten married, I've had promotions at work, and I've written a book. I've always wanted to write a book since I was young. I never knew what I wanted to write it about, but since the History Makers experience, I really started to get some clarity on what my life message was to be. My book is called Free to Change: Escape the Forces That Keep You the Same. And it's all about understanding what the invisible stories are of the heart and mind that are preventing you from accomplishing your goals. And I was able to accomplish this after the History Makers training. I recommend History Makers training for one big reason, and that is it changes the way you see yourself. You enter into the experience not really clear of your potential, of what God has for you, but when you walk out, you've gone through these 3.5 days of God saying, this is who I made you to be, and this is what you're capable of accomplishing. And when you see who God says you are, the sky is literally the limit. I'm Matt Taylor, and I'm a History Maker.